everyone. There's currently no one watching right now, but that's okay. Today is the first day of Funky Autumn Countdown. So, a lot happened behind the scenes with the title itself. I was like struggling with finding one, but I didn't want to be too serious, but I didn't want to be like, you know, too far away from the actual point of the stream, which is to do a marathon. So as we come to a close, summer is well, okay, scratch that. Summer is coming to an end, so that's why I'm doing this marathon, because I think it'll be fun to take you guys along with me in doing a bucket list. So everything on here, yes, I printed it out. I'm gonna X off the days that I do, and today is day one. So out of everything I have on here, stuff will probably be random, but I will stick to schedule with everything that's on here as well. So let's say I'll be outside walking somewhere just talking to you guys, but then I'll be walking to something on here. Because yeah, besides this, I am also leading a small group, which I'm really grateful for. But what's so interesting about this is the simple fact that I wasn't confident as to whether or not the Lord will actually put me in this position to lead a small group. But as you guys can see, this is also the shirt. I'm wearing it. Kids to the back, but this is asking me about my small group. I didn't wear this to church. I actually wore this shirt to church because I didn't have this one. It says prayer works, and then it says need prayer, tap my shoulder. And I was wearing this during my commute to church, and then once I get to church, my good sister in Christ, she is outside, her name is Sasha, and she's like, why aren't you wearing your shirt? And I'm like, wait, I don't have one. And she has my size in her bag, like glory be to God. But on a serious note, I'm really grateful for the chance given to be able to lead a small group. I have papers printed out for everyone that joined my group so they know what's going on, but not every detail is printed on here. And then I have a leader handbook for myself that I printed out with every detail on it. So that's literally what a handbook is. Anyways, but whenever we go, I want to stay off my phone as much as possible, so that's why I preferred a printed copy. And I still need to find out when I'll get a room assigned, because I don't know how many people will join until Friday, because that's when the group starts. I won't share any other details regarding it though. I do have some praying and fasting to do. I don't want to say have, but I want to do, because I'm really excited to pour into every person that's joining my small group and that isn't joining. You know, it's not a specific thing, like not only gonna pray for people that are in it, because I will be joining other small groups as well. And you know, intercession is just as important as, you know, praying with people. So yeah, I'm excited for this. And then I have this personal thing that I won't really get into much on here because it's more so about the praying and fasting part of all of this. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. And I don't know if you guys realize I don't know if anyone would realize because I don't really show my room. But of course the walls aren't fully painted yet. But I did switch my room around. My bed was once here, but now it's here. Also, I need to take this shirt down, but I wanted to keep it up there because I didn't really wear it today. But also, I have a few books over here that I'll be reading. Don't mind the mess. It's called When I'm Dead, One True Love, and Flesh. I don't think I'm gonna read any of these books because I went to the library twice. Well, I went more than twice, but I saw this specific book twice. It's called Flesh by David something. I can't see their last name from here. But it kept catching my eye, so I wanted to grab it the last time I saw it. And I just don't think I'm going to read it. Because I have this book called The Forge, and then I have one called To All the Boys I Loved Before that I need to read. Well, not need to, but want to read. And the Bible that I need to read more of. But yeah, because I own those two books, I want to get into them. But because these books have a due date, I don't want to set myself to read all of this and not really know what I'm reading. But also because I'm not really interested in it. Oh my gosh, I have so many bug bites all over my body right now. And I went to the beach yesterday. What a great way to live life. I feel like that's a weird way to say it. I wanted to say what a great way to start off the marathon off of the marathon, outside of the marathon, just with a day of peace. But even though it really wasn't, like we went to the beach, it was nice, I got in the water and all that stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared to actually go into the water completely, like submerge myself in the water, until like the last hour of being at the beach. And that was only because I was so like aware that the waves were so powerful and I don't know how to swim. Well, I do know how to swim. Like, I get the logic of like using your arms and using your legs when you don't have the arm strength or whatever. So I know how to swim, but it's just swimming in a pool and swimming in an ocean. I can swim in a pool, but swimming in the ocean, you know, there's a lot going on with the seaweed and all this stuff, like random stuff touching your legs. I tell no lie, there was a fish. No, it wasn't a fish. I want to say a claw. No, it was some type of animal in a shell. I think I'll say it's a shellfish. I don't know. I'll be shellfish. No, I'm just kidding. I want to say it was a shellfish. Oh my gosh, it's like a tongue twister. But there was a shellfish that was sucking on my leg, like as I was sitting in the sand, like near the, I don't even know how to describe it. I just wasn't fully in the water, and there was a something on my leg, sucking my leg. And it was terrifying. So I didn't want to go fully in, but I kept going back. I kept trying. And then when we got the last hour mark, I went in fully, and bow. I enjoyed myself. And now I'm a little bit sunburnt, but not really. Like, I feel like I evened my skin out because I am vitamin D deficient. I think that's the right way to say it. So I did really need that, and I don't really have that bad of a tan. Like, I look like my skin is even because I'm actually like two-tone. You guys can't really see it, but on my chest and my back I am. So my doctor gave me a cream to, like, you know, stop it from burning, because I don't really go outside much, but there's a whole like medical thing, whatever. I won't share too much details about it, even though I just did. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, share what's gonna happen during the marathon, which I will do right now. So just a little sneak peek. So for today, I was just gonna show the end of summer kickoff goals, which is the summer bingo, which is exactly what this list is right here. It's a bingo sheet. And I didn't put a free space or anything like that because I just want to enjoy every single day of this marathon and not be like, oh, okay, one day, I don't know if I want to do this, let me do this. So I just want to do everything on it. So technically it isn't bingo, it's just a bucket list. But either way, I'm really excited to get into it. There was a lot of time put into this before it's even started, so I wanted to take a lot of time off social media, which I did. I got back on social media. If you want to check out my stuff, I'm Myaaa, MYAAA.H_ on YouTube. And on YouTube, for Twitch, I'm MJ_319. And then for Instagram, it's the same as YouTube, MYAAH_.H_. And then for Discord, all that stuff is going to be in my profile if you guys want to check that out on Twitch and on YouTube. In the descriptions, it's everywhere. But yeah, so then for tomorrow, actually no, I won't spoil tomorrow, but for day 13, which is September 4th, I will be cloud watching / going on a color walk plus doing a movie on the plaza, which is the SpongeBob movie. Yes, I'm spoiling the movie, but that's okay because it's day 13 and we're on day 1. And then I guess I'll spoil day 22. No, because I want to do one that sounds fun. Because a few of them are like calm, like me just going somewhere and enjoying the day, but streaming. And then some of them are me getting out of my comfort zone. For example, let's see, one here, because a lot of them are very calm. Oh, this one's game night with chat. So my sister has a whole setup for streaming, and my dad too. Like, I'm the one that streams the most, but everyone else, whatever. Everyone else has a setup. Well, I do too. My phone and my tripod. But yeah, so drama lesson stream. I'll be streaming, but I'll be doing this trial thing at a place nearby. It's like School of Rock or something like that. But I'm really excited for that one. That one's not really out of my comfort zone because I was a drum teacher in like high school. Well, the end of middle school into high school, or the end of high school. I don't know. But I was a drum teacher, so I do know how to play the drums a little bit. But the out of comfort zone part is streaming it, because then if I mess up and there's just people coming in watching, it's gonna be a little awkward, I guess. But yeah, anyways, I have a full sheet here that I will be doing for the marathon. So if there's any moments where someone comes in and they see I'm not doing anything, that's probably because that's my break time. Well, not really a break time, but a moment that I'm taking to just do nothing, where I just sit and just relax. But also during my marathon, I will be once again leading the small group, which is Fridays. So day 6 and, well, a few of these days, but day 6 and day 13, I know that I will be leading a small group at the end of the day, so I will not be streaming at that time because that's more personal, and for the people that are in the small groups, that will be joining the small group, they probably don't want to be on stream, and I will be considering that. So yeah, I do have the house to myself, and that's why I am streaming right now, because this morning I just felt so annoyed and my body hurts because of me being at the beach and me trying to swim but not doing it right and all that stuff. But I didn't drown, nothing happened. I didn't even freaking inhale sea salt water. Sea salt water, I don't know. I didn't inhale beach water through my nose, a little in my mouth. It tasted very nasty. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys my little commute to the kitchen right now because I am thirsty. My baby girl is in the hallway. It's so interesting because she had a bed. Oh, this is a horrible angle. She had a bed once, and it was too big for my room once I moved back in, and she never laid in it either way because she would lay on my dad's bed. And now that we don't have the bed, she lays in the hallway when she can lay on my dad's bed. I don't know, but I'm about to grab a drink. I'm very thirsty indeed. I have water in my room, so I just really need to grab ice cubes because whenever I open up the fridge, I'm kind of expecting there to be nothing. That sounds horrible, but you know, can't always afford food. Like yesterday after the beach, my friends and I went to Chili's, and I was so excited for Chili's because I don't have a way to get to Chili's. So I just automatically was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get the triple dipper, which is what I usually like, and I shared it with my friend. But I had money in 2 accounts because everyone was gonna give $8 tip because it was a lot of us, so we wanted to give him a nice tip for serving everyone because there was a lot of talking and stuff that he had to deal with or whatever. And he was a really good waiter. So yeah, but I had I had the money but in 2 different accounts, like 25 in one account, $5 in the other, that I needed to combine, but it would have took me a few hours or a few days for that to transfer. So I felt really bad. It was too much going on. I won't go into full detail. But yeah, there's stuff with money right now and just a lot, but things will get better, and I will be taking Twitch and YouTube more seriously. I'm saying Twitch and YouTube because during the marathon I will be vlogging as well as streaming. I will be doing like 24-hour streams a part of the marathon, but not every single day. So someone would say, oh, then it's not a marathon. The marathon is me hopping on stream every single day. I will be streaming every day, and if I don't, I'll be on YouTube because it's a YouTube and stream thing. I don't know. I've never done a marathon before, like a streaming marathon or a YouTube one. Like even for Vlogmas, I did it weekly because, actually no, I did one daily and I posted it, but then I had to delete some videos because I didn't really like them that much. And then for another Vlogmas I did weekly. But this I'm trying to do every single day for 30 days. Yes, 30 days. And I will be posting all the VODs on YouTube. I forgot the name of that account, but it is in my description for Twitch, I think, or for YouTube. If you want to check me out on YouTube, it is in my YouTube description. And TikTok. And, well, it's a Linktree thing. That's why I'm kind of forgetting. I'm not new to social media. I've been on it since I was a little kid. Had no business being on it, but I'm glad that I did because I started YouTube like maybe going on 11 years ago. And also, one of the goals I have is to possibly get into Streamer University 2027, but that's not the main goal. The main goal is to just try and get up out of the situation I am in right now, which is I just want control over my life, because I feel like whatever when my mom moved, I had to go with her, and then now that my dad has a place for us to stay, I have to go with him. But I really just want a place of my own, and I don't mean that disrespectfully or whatever. I just want to be okay with myself. But yeah, I'm gonna do some Bible study, look over my small group stuff, and gather some more information or activities and something just to have in mind to do for whenever the stream is not boring for the viewers but boring to me, so I can, you know, what is it called? I don't know, move as such, like move in a different direction if I'm not having fun, because I'm trying to enjoy the rest of my summer on a budget. I also need to get a job for winter, because this summer I've been applying, and then whenever there's an interview, the person would literally cancel because they're busy with something else, and it honestly overall just feels like I'm not supposed to be working right now, and I'm being obedient in that way. But it's also been really hard because I love to work, but also my mental health has been horrible when I was working, so I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to not work. But yeah, once again, a lot of paper, but in real life it's going to be a lot of fun stuff and connecting with people and just enjoying the rest of my summer, while also pouring out unto others as the Lord pours into me. So thank you guys so much for watching. This wasn't going to be a long stream. I knew it wasn't, since the beginning of me planning and what's that thing called, blueprinting? I don't know, it's like the construction thing they use, like creating the whole marathon itself, like every idea for every day. But yeah, I wanted to do that. I will be gaming, do desktop streams, maybe 2, 3, depends on if my sister lets me borrow her stuff. But other than that, it'll be IRL. So I'm really excited. If I say that one more time, that means I'm trying to find filler words to keep talking. But yeah, bye.